awesome stuff. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the International School of Traders. Welcome to our Thursday market watch. Guys, if you can hear me loud and clear, just drop it in the chat, drop it in the comments, drop it in the chat, drop it in the comments. Okay, cool stuff. So what's going on today? Some amazing some cool things are happening in the market today, so we need to pay special attention, especially on the South African rand in the next couple of an hour or something like that. And let's get into the market. Let's go and see. Let's go and check out what the market has for us. So I know that the South African government, the South African budget speech is going to be released today. But before that, let me just go and show you guys what is going on in the market today in terms of the news items, right? So we go. Okay, cool. So today in the market, before we look at what is expected, the GDP in Britain came out negative, guys. Very, very negative. The GDP year on year, meaning the gross domestic product was very, very bad. Those numbers came very, very, very bad. That is why we saw a very sharp move on, especially a GDP USD coming down. That was a very negative move. So there's a lot of negative news coming from Britain, right? Cool. But what can we expect? Also in South Africa, we just saw a negative news on gold production and also on mining production, right? Now we do also understand that in the next couple of minutes, 55 minutes, we are going to be seeing the manufacturing production month on month, and also manufacturing production for September, right? And then also at 2 o'clock, we are going to be listening at what? At the monthly report, not the OPEC monthly report is going to be released at 2 o'clock, and the South African budget speech will be released at 2 o'clock. So if you're trading USD ZAR, this might be a very good time. We are going to be looking at what the market is doing today. In most cases, I didn't do a holistic study, but if you can just go back in the past and do a study on USD ZAR, in most cases when the budget is released, in most cases there is negative effect on the rand, right? Negative effect on the rand. I don't like where the South African rand against the dollar is sitting right now, but we're gonna look at what's going on and possibly expect a buy from today. Okay, cool. Let's continue. Okay, the OPEC monthly report is expected to move oil, maybe even gold, right? Cool stuff. And then, nothing to worry about it. Now let's look at the markets today. I want to start off with XAUSD. What am I doing, guys? Cool. I want to start off with XAUSD. So we saw gold yesterday rising and gaining strength when the initial jobless claims and other news were released. Two wild news, volatile news. Now, what to expect from now on gold? I know that gold has finally reached one of the minor resistance areas, right? This is minor resistance area at the moment, right? Let's go back in the past and see. So this whole zone or whole area has been used in the past by the market as an area of support. And I believe this level was also reached back in the years, like 10 years ago or 7 years ago, I think it was at 2011, 2013. Okay, this data is not going to show us that. Go to a weekly. Yeah, it was in 2011. So these levels were reached in 2011. So okay, if I was using TradingView, I was going to see this, but because I'm using the MT4, it's cool. It's cool. So this is one of the rare areas of support or resistance that we have to look at it and see if the market is going to honor this area right here. We saw yesterday market coming and hitting the same level and changing direction a little bit. Let's see if today, if that is going to happen again. I have looked at some of the things and checked if this is the end of the cycle of this market. Yes, there are signs that this is probably the end of the cycle of this market, but not yet confident at the moment because we are seeing these impulses. More bulls are taking charge of this market every time we look at this market. Bulls are now more taking charge of this market. So just gonna wait on gold. There's nothing to worry about. Then Euro GBP is finally at these areas, guys. The reason why I didn't take this trade is because I didn't see much of the confirmation. I only saw one candle here, and I was like, no, this is not enough for me to take a sell here, right? The reason why I didn't take this trade. But obviously, that is an area of resistance that we've been looking at. Let's see if this market does break maybe this structure. It will be a late entry, by the way, but if we take it at the right, probably see a right confirmation, we are going to be probably winning this trade. But I'm not happy at the moment with where this market is. I'd rather wait for market to come back to this level, right? Do we have anything on ADNZT? This was a trade that was, I think this is offensive in the group asked about it. And now, yes, this trade is in a bearish market, it's a downtrend. But we are currently facing 8 resistance right now, right? This is a one of the crucial resistance areas we need to watch out. But also this one, guys, this area right here is also the areas to look out for, right? So any of these areas may be used as an area of what? As an area of turning around. Any of these, since the cycle has not yet ended, right? Cool. Now on CHF-JPY yesterday, we hit take profit, or we hit our target yesterday, and it was a beautiful trade or setup. Now, and I also sent out a voice note yesterday on the group, on the channel, the free channel, that most people would have taken the trade around here. And imagine buying here and then market take you out on the stop loss here or something like that, and market continue in this direction. So that is why we took our trade as earlier as this. So this was a much more better confirmation for us to say we can still go up with this particular trade. Right here, sorry guys. Okay, cool. So this is a very beautiful, this was a beautiful market yesterday. But now the only thing I can expect, guys, is a fall on this market. Meaning market I expected to drop or change direction towards the, they've already started changing direction, but not go towards the downside. Right? Cool. On other markets, CHF yesterday kicked us out. You guys remember when I spoke about liquidity providers the past 2 weeks? We were selling here, but the perfect area for this market was this one. And I didn't notice this area. I really didn't notice it. I just saw it after I hit stop loss, and I was like, oh, but it's cool. But this was a good, some sort of an example of market, coming to our entry and kicking us out and then continuing in our direction. But it's not a big deal. We're using risk management. Then let's go to USD, very important because we are having the budget speech, right? Let's see. So on the daily time frame, on USD, okay, for me right now, on USD, yes, we've seen this huge rejection. I've never heard Dodongwana speaking, guys. I've never heard Dodongwana speaking. So I'm not confident in whatever it's going to say. I don't have faith in Godongwana. Yes, there is rejection towards the top side, but the way things are happening, guys, with ESCOM, especially ESCOM, this is not a private entity, this is a public entity. Things that are happening with ESCOM, so investors are going to be listening to what is going to say about ESCOM, TrustNet. We already know that South African Airways, just a portion of it, has been sold or something like that. But let's see what the market has for us. But especially ESCOM for me is the one to look at. What is it going to say? Forget about social grant. That's not for us as traders. The one to look at for me, the big deal is ESCOM, right? How is it going to rescue ESCOM? What is the plan around ESCOM? If it doesn't have a plan, remember, guys, businesses are getting affected on ESCOM shutting down power. They have to generate their own power during load shedding. That's 2 hours, right? And sometimes other places or other businesses are closed around the time. So if it really doesn't have a plan, it's going to really. I think I'm going to spend a little bit of time. I don't know if I'm gonna go somewhere anytime soon or to do it now. But I think if I don't have anywhere to go, I'm going to spend some time on the group and just explaining some of the few things. And then please, as much as the market on USD has shown some sign that this is a very some sort of a rejection on this area, maybe there is a possible sell. Please do expect a buy, just one of the big buys, guys. In most cases, that does happen on USD. I'm not saying it's a buy. I'm saying in most cases it does happen. Let's look at some of the policies when Mr. Kodongwana releases the statement or the budget speech. Exactly at 2 o'clock, the market is going to move. Please use proper risk management when you're trading USD. I don't want you to lose money, guys. I want you to trade with caution whenever you're trading. So it should be some good time for people trading today, right? Good, cool. Okay, those are the things that I'm actually looking at today, except if I were to look at others, right? I'm not happy with some of these. USD CAD actually, I took my profit on this one, but market continues to rally all the way up. That's cool, right? USD CHF. Now, yesterday I was teaching about indicators and all of those, and let me just see if USD CHF is in line with no, it's not in line with whatever that we spoke about yesterday. Even the market, according to the indicators, is still bullish and all of those things. Yeah, nothing to trade here, guys. Really nothing to trade here. Right? Okay, XAUSD. Okay, I've mentioned some things here. Now, I believe that we've covered most of the things that we wanted to cover today. If you're seeing this on our YouTube channel, please like and subscribe. I will see you on on the other side. I will see you on the other side of the withdrawals. See you soon. Shalom.